Morning. How are you doing? Well, it's Thursday the 29th, 12:15, and I'll be nipping out to get some lunch soon. But before I do, what I thought I'd do is run you through a conversation that I had the other day. Those of you that know me or follow the videos from Verrimus know that the one thing I really have a big kind of grind about is salespeople. Salespeople who sell services or equipment which isn't fit for purpose. Con people, essentially. And I came across one of these this week on the 27th, 2 days ago. I saw a video put on the internet by a salesperson trying to sell a bug detector. I really hate that kind of phrase, bug detector. There's no such thing as a bug detector. Anyway, they were trying to sell this bug detector, and they put a video up showing this device finding a tracker and finding a mobile phone. Excellent. I couldn't stand it. So I messaged this salesperson. And what I want to do is to show you the conversation that I had with this salesperson, which proves that one, the salesperson hasn't got a clue about technical surveillance or countermeasures, and will quite happily sell you a piece of equipment that just isn't fit for purpose. I'm going to have to read the conversation from my mobile phone, but I will put the conversation somewhere in this video when I edit it. Okay, so you'll see from the beginning, what I said is, hi. I saw on that video it claiming to find a mobile phone and a bug that appears to be passive. Are you claiming that it finds passive devices? You'll see the salesperson put, passive? What does that mean? That's the first really red flag, isn't it? Right? A salesperson selling TSCM equipment doesn't understand what passive means when it comes to attacks. First red flag. So I explained to this person, yep, passive, like not in constant transmission. I have to explain it in single syllable words, really. The device you show appear to be sleeping, so not in constant transmission. The salesperson says, oh, I see. The phone needs to work, like a GPS tracker needs to work. I say, but in the video, the phone is sleeping. So, the need to appear, the signal, not English, the need to appear the signal, the detector can detect it. So I'm assuming what they're saying is, the signal can detect it when the detector can detect it when the signal appears. Confusing, right? You know the phone's data is working. Well, I know phone's data does work, but not all the time. So I tell the person, not all the time. And I point out that trackers will sleep 99% of the time. So it can't find these either, I question. The salesperson then says, as you'll see, if it's sleeping 99% of the time, the signal will be weak. No, not weak, non-existent. If a device is passive, it has no energy emitting from it, so it can't be found with a detector. They go on to say the detector can't find it easy if it's asleep. If it's working, the signal is strong. No. The signal is present, not strong. So then I point out, you mean not at all. For example, here is a tracker GUI and it shows the report times to be every minute to every 120 minutes. The burst of energy on a report is less than 1 second for a tracker, so it wouldn't find the tracker unless you were over it at that exact second, yes? Now, they say, I mean, if GPS tracker is working, it can find it. It can find the signal if it's not turned off. Absolute rubbish, right? Absolute rubbish. So I go out to say, but the signal can be less than 1 second every hour. and it could take 1 hour to search the vehicle with this device. So you'd have to be beside that tracker at the exact time it reported, yes? And they confirm yes. Well, that's excellent. So I finally managed to get them to admit that for their bug detector to find a tracker or a mobile phone, it would have to be close to that device at the exact second that it reported. And it may be only 1 second in the entire hour that it would take to go over a vehicle with this detector. I think that kind of shows my point, really. Don't trust any sales videos. Don't trust any salesperson selling TSCM equipment. You have to ask an operator and test it yourself. Test it under real operational conditions. Because I know if we bought that detector and put it in the TSCM training center, tracked the vehicle properly, and got someone to scan the vehicle with this detector, I'll guarantee it would not find that tracker while it's in a normal operational state. Don't believe me? Come along, book a course at our training centre and I'll demonstrate that to you. Anyway, time for lunch. Have a good week. See you later.